It's a big weekend this weekend in college football. It's college football week 8. There are 6 games on my radar. 5 are going to be good. One it's an honorable mention, and then we'll see. Like, part of the joy every week of college football is to see what games come out of nowhere and are surprising. But here are the 5 games I'm really interested in. Number 1 is this. It's number 14 ranked Syracuse on the road at number 5 ranked Clemson. Both teams are undefeated. I would imagine that Clemson is going to beat Syracuse, but I'm curious, can Syracuse challenge Clemson at all? I don't know that they can, but we'll find out. The next game that I'm really excited for is number 9 UCLA at number 10 Oregon. Oregon is a one-loss team. Their only loss is to the number 1 team in the nation, Georgia. UCLA is the last undefeated program in the Pac-12. UCLA's coach is Chip Kelly, who is going back to Eugene, Oregon, where it all began during his coaching career. Oregon, they're 5-1. It's going to be a fun atmosphere. The quarterbacks are fun. Bo Nix, Dorian Thompson-Robinson. It's going to be a fun game, a great atmosphere. And if you're looking for a fun, exciting game to watch, I think a lot of offense this weekend, you should watch UCLA at Oregon. Next is number 20 ranked. No, let's not do that. Let's go to Ole Miss first. How about 7-0 Ole Miss at LSU? Ole Miss is undefeated. They're the number 7 team in the country. It's a big game at LSU. LSU's 5-2. Ole Miss right now, Lane Kiffin, they got a fun quarterback, Jackson Dart, who I like. The next couple of games are very, very interesting for Ole Miss because they play at LSU, then at Texas A&M, then they play Alabama. And you can't get caught looking ahead to Alabama because currently Mississippi is the leader in the SEC West. You can't afford to slip up. And I just think that this game is a big one because it's 2 fun quarterbacks, Jackson Dart for Ole Miss, Jaden Daniels for LSU, who can run around and make all kinds of plays. And I have high hopes for this game. Ole Miss at LSU, 7-0 against 5-2. It's an SEC West battle. I think it's going to be a lot of fun. Now let's talk about number 20, Texas at number 11, Oklahoma State. Guys, I've talked about this before. I just love Big 12 football. It's fun. It's high scoring. It's exciting. Texas quarterback Quinn Ewers is one of my favorite quarterbacks to watch in all of college football. It's like Bryce Young. And frankly, Quinn Ewers is my number 2. Like, I just love this guy. And this game's going to be exciting. 5-2 Texas against 5-1 Oklahoma State. I can't even talk. Oklahoma State. 5-1 against 5-2. I wish Oklahoma State was 6-0 for this game to see if Texas could be the spoiler. But either way, it's going to be fun, exciting, and a great Big 12 matchup. Here's another one. It's number 17 K-State at number 8 TCU. TCU is the Big 12's last hope. They are the last undefeated team in college football in the Big 12. And K-State's got a fun, quarterback. Adrian Martinez, transfer out of Nebraska. They're 5-1. They're no slouch. It's a really big game here, and it's going to be very fun. The question is, can TCU stay undefeated? They're hosting K-State, who's no slouch. They can play, and keep your eye on that game. Now, here is my honorable mention. It's number 24, Mississippi State, at number 6, Alabama. Alabama is coming off of a bad loss where they had 17 penalties, the most ever under Nick Saban. I cannot imagine Alabama losing this game at home against Mississippi State, a Mike Leach coach team, especially given the context that they're coming off a loss against Tennessee where they had one of the worst performances in Nick Saban history. Like, not like offensively, but just penalties and a lack of discipline. So no disrespect to Mississippi State. They are 5-2. They're the number 24 team in the country. But Alabama, I think, has something to prove here. And this game has potential to be interesting. It's 2 top 25 teams. It's an SEC matchup. But I would be pretty shocked here if Alabama didn't win by like 20 points. Because I think they're just going to come out and punch someone in the mouth and come out with a vengeance and angry. And, Nick Saban isn't happy that he lost to Tennessee. But I do think that, there is some bit of Nick Saban that when his team slips up, like he knows they're the favorite almost every year, all the time. They have all these top 10 recruits and they're all this massive, 5-star recruits everywhere and all this NIL money and stuff. When a Nick Saban team gets caught slipping a little bit, he likes it. It humbles them, and it allows him as a coach to say, guys, we got to keep working. We can't let our foot off the gas. And that loss can be used as a wake-up call. So I think Alabama is going to use that loss to Tennessee last week as a wake-up call and come out and absolutely annihilate a Mike Leach-coached Mississippi State team.